SDG&E says the high heat led to record-breaking peak energy demand this weekend. We'll have more on that and how people try to stay cool today. But we begin tonight with meteorologist Sean Stiles.
He's in tonight for Carlene with a look at how much longer before, please, thank you, could the cooler weather hit us. Sean.
Yeah, there is relief in sight. We started to see that take place today with ever so slightly cooler temperatures in the coastal strip, not for the inland microclimates. As you look at what the National Weather Service has issued, they continue to have an excessive heat warning for the East County, basically the I-15 corridor all the way to the mountains. That will expire tonight at 8 p.m. Also a heat advisory for the coastal strip, again, 8 p.m. However, suddenly it's not going to cool down. You're going to go, man, that was a tough run of hot weather. It's going to be toasty tomorrow again. Escondido and Vista, 98 and 104, broke records. Valley Center did not at 106, nor did Ramona at 107. Alpine at 103 did not break a record either. Tomorrow, 86, so that is still 10 degrees above our average for this time of year. And for you folks in the inland microclimates, we're going to keep the weather impact alert in place with mid-90s. That means some spots will be touching the upper 99, maybe 100 again range. So it is a very, very hot forecast there. But by the time we get to Wednesday and Thursday, much, much cooler weather.
Thanks, Sean. And that cool down can't come soon enough for most San Diegans.
Yeah, CBS 8's Brian White shows us how people in East County were doing their best to stay cool today.
It's absolutely furiously hot.
Scorching temperatures climbing over 100 degrees in much of the East County today.
I was saying this morning it kind of feels like walking around in an oven.
With an excessive heat warning in place for the inland valleys throughout the county, people found ways to beat the heat any way they could.
I was actually out in Harbison Canyon a few minutes ago. It was 106, and I had to sit in the car in the air conditioning for just a few minutes before I could get out just outside for a little bit. I think I've had like 9 glasses of water today because it's the only way to stay cool right now.
With sweltering temperatures reaching 103 degrees in Santee, many stayed indoors.
We went out and had lunch and then sitting in the air conditioner and trying to stay out of the outside.
A number of people took refuge at the Santee Public Library.
It is a hot one, yes, out there. And here, we're doing a little bit better.
The library here is a designated cool zone, as are all county libraries.
When the doors open, it's already really hot. So we're happy to have everyone able to come in and spend the hottest part of the day here with us.
Tim Staples lives near here. This heat wave caused him to break from his normal routine.
I'll go over to the coffee shop over here, but even there, I think the air conditioner is getting overwhelmed. So I come over here because there's a really good air conditioner.
And he wasn't the only one who had a change of plans.
I was planning on actually going over to Mast Park and reading a book, and it was way too warm. So I went to the Friendly Used Bookstore and got some books, and then I came in here and hung out because it was much cooler than walking to the park today.
For staying cool in this heat wave, Erica Austin shared some advice.
Keep drinking water, drink lots of water, and stay inside for sure until this heat wave breaks.
In Santee, Brian White, CBS 8.
Thanks, Brian. Right now, there are about 275 SDG&E customers without power.
That's down from the peak of 14,000 yesterday, mostly in the East County. An SDG&E spokesperson tells CBS 8 these are unplanned outages. He says the power company tracked the forecast closely and did have crews on standby, but some of their equipment simply could not withstand the prolonged extreme heat.
These temperatures, especially during the evening hours, it doesn't offer our equipment an opportunity to cool down overnight. And then that added stress, that continued added stress, can lead to increased outages.
Rawlings says resources added to the state's power grid have helped to prevent rolling blackouts. Still, SDG&E is asking customers to save energy as the heat wave continues. As Sean just told us, cool down is on the way.
For the very latest weather conditions and alerts on the go, you can download our free CBS 8 app from Google Play or the App Store.
Another